Welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything and all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. In Rivers State, with former Governor Peter Odili, his wife, retired Supreme Court Justice Mary Odili, and the Rivers people now solidly behind Governor Simi Fubara. The game is over for the former governor of Rivers State, Nyesom Wike, who is now the minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. That is what we're going to talk about right now. That the game is over for Nyesom Wike. The game, the struggle, the battle for the hearts and minds of Rivers State has been lost and won. There is no longer any debate over any ongoing battle. The battle is won and lost. And Nyesom Wike, this is an opportunity for him to concentrate on the job that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu assigned him to do, which is the job of the minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, and forget about political leadership in Rivers State. It may not be comfortable for him to hear this or to know this, but that is the reality on the ground. And this matter came to a head, so to say, on April 11, when the former governor of Rivers State, Dr. Peter Odili, who himself is instrumental alongside his wife, retired Supreme Court Justice Mary Odili, in making Wike what he is today. When they appointed him as the local government chairman in Rivers State. And we all know how local government election is in Nigeria. When you are almost appointed, you know what it is in Nigeria. Local government election is a total shambles. So anybody who is a local government chairman knows it, that he owes that position to the governor, because the state independent electoral commissions all across the country, they are in total shambles. They are just they are the rubber stamp of the government of the day. That's why any state that the governor, any party that the governor belongs, will always win all the chairmanship seats in Nigerian local government election. If PDP is the governor of a state, PDP will sweep all the local government election in that state. If it is the APC that is the governor, APC will sweep all the election, all the chairmanship and councillorship election in that state. That has been the case. So if Odili and his family had not made a way out for Nyesom Wike wouldn't have even become an issue in Nigerian politics, because that was the breeding ground for him, that local government chairman. It was from there that Nyesom Wike began to expand in his political career. Now, on April 11, Odili publicly announced his support for Governor Simi Fubara and declared the governor as the political leader of the state. He said, "Our people said I should tell you to stand with the president and align with his positive policies and link the people of Rivers State with the center. I have a different interpretation of this thing that Odili said. One, if you look at it deeply, Odili is telling Fubara that the people of the state is telling him to stand with to stand with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and align with his positive policies. In other words, the people of Rivers State are telling Governor Fubara that he should stand with the president. He should not be antagonistic to the president. The president is not our problem. We know who is the problem in this fight. It is not the president. Align yourself with the president and all his positive policies. Okay, because the president is not our problem. Are you getting it? Now, Odili in that same speech went on to say, they have asked me, he was telling Fubara, they have asked me to tell you that you are the political leader of Rivers State. Rivers people say, where you go, they go with you. Now, it means that any step that Fubara takes, they are 100% on his side. Now, this coming from Odili, who is instrumental to the emergence of the governors that have come from him, that came after him, one way or the other. Because let's face the fact, it was Odili that made Chibike Rotimi Amaechi what he is today too. Odili was the one that made young Chibike Amaechi Speaker of the Rivers State House of Assembly for 8 years. That was how Chibike Amaechi became the chairman of Speakers of House of Assemblies in Nigeria and used it to network himself to national prominence. And eventually from that position, he emerged as governor. Odili had nothing against Chibike Amaechi. It was President Olusegun Obasanjo who never wanted Amaechi for whatever reason, which is not the subject of this discourse. That Obasanjo tried to stop Amaechi from emerging the candidate of the PDP in Rivers State, even after the primaries election of the party of the PDP showed that indeed it was Amaechi that won the primaries. And then another person took over the position, which is a subject of for discussion on another day. Okay, so you can't totally blame Peter Odili for the problem that Amaechi had in reclaiming his mandate. Okay, you can't totally blame Peter Odili for that, because Peter Odili had no problem with Amaechi. It was Obasanjo that didn't want him. He said that the primaries that brought Amaechi has scare leg. At the end of the day, Amaechi eventually claimed his mandate. But what I'm saying is, Peter Odili is so strategic in importance in terms of Rivers politics. It was through him that Chibike Amaechi emerged. It was through him that Nyesom Wike emerged. Okay, so he has a lot of political clout. He's like a political, the proverbial colossus of Rivers politics. So the fact that he is backing that he is backing Fubara says a lot and means a lot. So, and Odili said this at the inauguration of a health facility in his hometown, Oba Ebema Ndoni local government area of Rivers State. Of course, that statement by Peter Odili excited Fubara, and as he should excite any governor who is having a battle with his godfather, and then the ultimate godfather is on your side, which is the Peter Odili in terms of godfatherism. Knowing where Rivers was before Peter Odili emerged in 1999. Okay, so he is the ultimate godfather. If Nyesom Wike is claiming to be the godfather of Fubara, I think Odili should be the ultimate godfather in Rivers State. And he is backing Fubara. So it was an excited Fubara that held Odili for that public display of solidarity. And said, and this is what Fubara said. He said, those with integrity are with us. Those with integrity are with us. Which means those who are not with us are people lacking in integrity. So those with integrity are with us. And he went on to say that, Fubara went on to say that Odili's backing has triggered people high blood pressure, adding that his detractors are now restless, granting all sorts of media interviews. Granting all sorts of media interviews. Now, one of those interviews is going to be discussed right away because it is critical in understanding what is playing out in Rivers State right now. Now, one of those interviews from the camp of Nyesom Wike was the interview that Dr. Chidi Lloyd granted Channels Television. Chidi Lloyd is the man you are seeing. You are seeing his picture on the screen, which he granted the Channels Television, trying to show that they are the ones that are on the right. Those of them who are backing Nyesom Wike, the minister of the FCT, that they are the ones that are right. The others are wrong. Peter Odili and co, they are wrong. Now, Chidi Lloyd is a former member of the Rivers State House of Assembly and now chairman of Emoha local government area. If you watch the interview, the full interview, you will see that he described the supporters of Fubara as internally displaced politicians. He described them as internally displaced politicians. And you know, the Channels crew now asked him, say, are you saying that Peter Odili is an internally displaced politician? He tried to dance around it. He said, no, he can't say that of Peter Odili because Peter Odili is like, is a great-grandfather. Okay, he can't say that, you know, of Peter Odili. But he means that it was other people in that rank of Rivers leaders supporting Fubara. Those are the ones that are internally displaced politicians and not Peter Odili, because apparently he has a lot of respect for Peter Odili. Okay, but in the question, the way he was answering the questions, you will now realize that he is missing the point and his positions are not altruistic. For example, they were asking him about Peter Odili's declaration that Fubara is the leader of PDP. But that wasn't what Peter Odili said. Peter Odili said that Fubara is the political leader of Rivers. We didn't say PDP. But I don't know how the Channels Television go about saying that Peter Odili said that Fubara is the leader of PDP. Now, that said, let us assume that was what Peter Odili said, but that's not what Peter Odili said if you watch the video. But then let us agree without considering that was what Peter Odili said. Now, in Dr. Chidi Lloyd answering that question, Chidi Lloyd said that Fubara is not the leader of the PDP of the state. He's not the leader of PDP in the state. They asked him, what do you mean that he's not the leader of the PDP in the state? Because in all the political parties in Nigeria, there is an understanding that the state governor is the leader of the party in any state. He said, Chidi Lloyd said, where is it written in the law? Where is it? He says it's not written anywhere. So he was insisting that Nyesom Wike is the leader of PDP in Rivers State. But he is standing logic on his head, Dr. Chidi Lloyd, because the truth of the matter remains, whether it is written in the constitution of political parties or not, the fact remains that when you are the governor of a state, you become automatically the leader of the party in the state. You are not the state chairman of the party, but you are the leader. You are the first among equals, if there's anything like that in politics. Because that's a terminology we normally use in the National Assembly or in the Parliament. But when you are the governor of a state, you are the leader of the party. And Chidi Lloyd himself knew that when Nyesom Wike was the governor of Rivers State between 2015 and 2023, he was the leader of the party. So you cannot claim that the governor of a state is not the leader of the party, and then it is an external former governor. Because if you are going to base it on that, Peter Odili can then claim to be the leader of a PDP. He was the first PDP governor of Rivers State before Rotimi Amaechi and before Nyesom Wike. So what gave Wike the right to claim, Wike and his supporters to claim that he is the leader of the party in the state when he is no longer the governor? It's not done anymore. But these are the kind of things that people play up just to create confusion in Rivers State. There's no way Nyesom Wike, being former governor, can claim that he is the leader of PDP in Rivers State. Right now, we know that the leader of APC in Nigeria is Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Before him, it was Buhari. Even Peter Obi. There are those who are saying, why is Peter Obi not saying anything about the crisis? There was a time when people were saying, why is it that Peter Obi, the presidential candidate of Labour Party in the last election, they say he's not saying anything, that Peter Obi is the leader of APC, of Labour Party. Why? Just because he was the presidential candidate of the party, or it is automatically assumed that he is the leader of the party. It is a given. It's a known fact. So you cannot deny Fubara the leadership of PDP. And if that is the thinking of the national level, national leadership of PDP, that Fubara is not the leader of PDP in Rivers State, they are getting it wrong. But so that's by the way. That's by the way. But it just shows you how the supporters of Wike, they go about standing logic on his head just to prove that they are the ones that are right, others are wrong. Now, the important thing about the latest development in Rivers State is that Fubara has the support of Odili and his wife. And only recently, Nyesom Wike himself acknowledged that he learned that the Fubara camp had allegedly hired Odili's wife as a legal consultant or something of that nature. So if Odili's wife, with her knowledge of law and her connection, is a legal consultant to the Rivers State government headed by Fubara, it is also an indication that the game is over for Wike in several fronts, both in the legal front and in the political front. And when you have been ambushed both in the legal front and in the political front, how are you going to survive? That's why I'm saying and I'm insisting that the game is over for Wike. The game to capture Rivers State, like Tinubu captured Lagos State, is over. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It will not happen. So the best thing for him is to concentrate on his job in Abuja and do it well, because this is an opportunity for him to concentrate in Abuja to do the job that brought him to Abuja. That is to supervise the development of Abuja at the behest of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who appointed him. Anything short of that, he will lose in both fronts. He will lose in Rivers State, he will lose at the federal level, because if he continues to be distracted by Rivers politics, it will get to a point where Bola Ahmed Tinubu will have no choice but to ease him out. And once they take away this power of being minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, Nyesom Wike becomes like every other Rivers citizen. He wouldn't have the political clout to be able to exert the kind of things he used to do when he was governor. Already, because of his tantrums against the Fubara has won over a lot of people before who are not even in talking terms before. Now, the camp of Peter Odili, the camp of Chibike Rotimi Amechi, and all other opponents of Nyesom Wike are all coalescing around Fubara. Who else is left to fight the battle? Who else is left to fight the war for Nyesom Wike? Nyesom Wike is literally standing alone. He is literally standing alone, and he should know it. The battle is over. He should throw in the towel and allow Fubara to be. That is my take. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, Google will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.